Following on from the lab sheet, once you have got all your username, your password, your domain name, um, we're going to just try to customize a template for you. As I mentioned in the lab sheet, make sure you go on the free, because otherwise if you go on all or premium, you would have to pay for your templates. I'm sure that I would not like anyone to pay at this stage. But let's go on free templates, and I've chosen one of this DAR. And the beauty of this template is any template you choose, if you see at this stage here, you will get a full support of how to change the text, change the images, change the fonts, how to add links, and how to create links as well, how to delete links. So basically, this is like a back end page where you can kind of start customizing your site. So once I've decided which template I'll be using, it's very straightforward from now on. So basically, I've chosen this template, which is kind of very good for the portfolio work. You can either click on the customize button here, or you can just simply click on these little three buttons and go and customize, and then it takes you to a page. If you notice that I've already customized most of the stuff, which I'm going to take you through. So for example, once I'm on my customized page, I can go to site identity. Just clicking on here, I can just simply start changing the name of the my main title. I can just simply start putting computing animation. I'm just kind of giving some more changes to it. Animation, visual effects, and I'm just giving some headers to that, and I'm going to just write here binary messy if perfect. So if I just now kind of if I want to change my logo as well, I can just kind of change logo and kind of choose any pictures. Just make sure that you go on a site somewhere where you know that it's your product as well. At the moment, I'm just using examples of different libraries, but I'm sure that you have a lot of material which you can use hopefully in your future as well, to if you ever produce a logo or anything like that. So let me just create this set of logos. So that's my logo there, and that will appear somewhere down there now. So once I'm happy with that, I can go save and publish. Now if I now go back on here, I've got the colors and background. It's really down to me how I want to use it. I can just simply, if you see this border line there, I can make it black, whatever color really. It's really down to you how you want to work it. I just want it a bit of a green, kind of a, I'll just leave it as somewhere like kind of a black, kind of, it gives it like a corporate look as well. Okay, so that's done, out of the way. Fonts, again, choose your fonts as well. I've already chosen my fonts. Let's go back. Let's go in the menu. The header image, it will be that. So really and truly, you just need to start looking at what images you want to put in the main kind of menu as well. I've done that, but it's really, if you want to choose whatever image, you will get a lot of library image. But I'm hoping that this course will teach you how to create your own logos, your photography techniques as well. So if you go in the menu, and on menu as you've noticed already, I've already made a computing and animation visual effects kind of title there. So if I just click on here, and I've got the customization of the menu, I've got home, about, production and compositing techniques, and digital asset production. Okay, so this is just a little example really. I know for the year 1 this is very important for you, and for the year 2 this is going to be quite important for you guys. So if I just add to the items here, what I've done here, I've started adding all my links. Right, so at the moment I don't have to worry about anything like that. So for example, if I take everything out from here, so let me just grab everything there, and then here I've got like my home page, my weeks, my digital asset production, home, about. So let's start with my home. So if I click on home, okay, so that's added to my link here, which I can show you if it's the screen allows me. But let me just finish this off, and I'm going to go to take you through that. So home, and then about, and then contact. All right, so these are kind of the main kind of three kind of links which are kind of generic on a website. Looks good as well. Corporate if people want to get in touch with you, and about as well, where you can even put your whole CV in really and talk about yourself. Now, I'm going to just add um, a unit title, digital asset production, and then I'm going to just say I need week 1, week 2, week 3, and in your case, as an example, if I want to add more weeks, I'll add and I'll say week 4, add, and I can just add that as well with my week 4 there. So if I just do that, oops, sorry, double it up. Anything doubled up, you can obviously press on the X, it takes off. So if I just add week 5, I can add that, and see it adds all up. But what we need to do is kind of do a sub menu. At the moment, if I just say save and publish, you can see it's kind of messy here. So you can see I've got home, about, contact, this has its production, week 1, week 2, week 3. Really, I need that in a sub menu where every week, from week 1 to week 12, you need to sort of have a very nice link, a very nice system where we can go and monitor your work every week. Okay, and I will hopefully by the end of the session I'll show you how we'll be monitoring your work as well. Okay, so to start with, let's make a sub menu. Here is like reorder, and then if I just push this button down here to make a sub menu, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, so if you can see automatically, it's just really updating every single thing. So that's my week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. So now I'm happy with that. And of course, if I just go on the digital asset production, that's the cool thing where we're going to start looking at your different units and week 1, week 2, week 3. So if you just click on week 1, and at the moment there's nothing there. Oh, there is, because I've started putting stuff in. So for example, I've got in week 1 introduction to Photoshop, lab work, for example, and I've got the work there. And of course, you write a little description how you did this work as well. And I'm sure that you'll be getting a whole lab sheet, a structured lab sheet, and video tutorials as well throughout the whole term. Now, how you add a file. So for example, if I go to week 1, okay, as soon as I go on week 1, and this is really dead simple. As soon as I go week 1, I can edit that. Let me just go to edit right at the bottom, and you can see that I've already got something there. But let me just update this, and let's go week 2 actually, because that might be a good example. So let's go week 2, and in week 2 I've got nothing there. So if I just go on edit, and once I've got edit, I can just say Photoshop image editing. So in here, probably the lab might be Photoshop image editing, and probably you've worked on color grading. Color grading. Okay, that's just an example. So if you just bring it down, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start bringing in your lab picture, which you have completed during the lab session or at home. So how you do that, you simply click on this plus sign, add content, and then, for example, if you don't have your picture there, you make sure that you add new and go to your desktop and find whatever pictures you have. For example, let me just get this MMU picture on. So I've choose that. So you can see I've got my picture already there. So if I just click on there, there we go, insert, that's it. And just for example, this was your lab work for second week. And once you're happy with that, you simply do update, and we're done. So now if you just go to week 1, so that's my week 1 work. Then I go to week 2, and that's my week 2 work. However, obviously I've given a very simple descriptions, but we would expect you to obviously write about it. And how did you find this lab? For example, from the technical point of view, if there's any problems, we're obviously there to come and help you as well. And this is how we're going to really would like to monitor you. Okay, so hope this helps. And then I can go back on my site. If I want to view the site from here, I've got different type of sites. So, for example, if you're using a tablet, this is what's going to look in the tablet. You go to the menu, and this is what exactly it's going to look. And if you have a phone, it customizes it automatically, which is I think is brilliant. So hope you've enjoyed this session, and if you do need any help, please give us a shout.